I got hoes calling, and y'all know West Island with the motherfucking dogs. Bring, bring, you fuckers, and y'all know. Running with the motherfucking dogs. Where's you? Fuck off. Let's go, mate. Rock and roll, baby. We got the stream up. They're gonna stream snipe me. Imagine trying to stream snipe me. We are so back, dude. I was freaking messing up the dang stream. I was messing up the dang on stream trying to figure out how to do it. Don't worry. I got it. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I got it, okay? I should fix the lighting, though. We should go this one and not that one. Let me change that for you super quick here, bro. Oh, shit. Sorry. Let me just change it real quick. We're not going lav mic today. Ooh, that's better. No. What do you think? What do you guys think? The other way looks better, dude. The other way looks so much better. What the heck are we doing? With the motherfucking bros. Oh, shit. Shit, I pressed the button the wrong way. All right. Some say this is unprofessional. Me, I say, I got hoes. Calling. All right, what's going on, everybody? How are we all doing? The ING incident. Yeah, seriously, huh? That was bad. How's the sound? How's audio? I've had so many people telling me about audio lately. I decided to what's up, everybody? Yeah, audio should be good, dude. I'm using the new mic. Pretty sweet. Yeah, the ING incident. That's so funny. A little 2-minute stream. Well, it's because the new recording software I'm using, like, the stream button is right next to the record button. So that's hopefully that doesn't happen again, but it's probably going to happen a bunch. That's probably going to constantly happen. Sounds good. Studio quality, but not too crisp like ASMR. Yeah, we can't. You don't want that. That's like weird. I'm not doing conspiracy ASMR. Definitely not doing that. This is not for people's arousal. This is for the opposite of that, whatever that is. But yeah, sweet video coming out on. I've compiled all of the conspiracies about Erica Kirk. It should be out tomorrow, hopefully. And then tomorrow I got a big day, bunch of meetings, big day tomorrow, and then hopefully a video on Karl Marx Friday. So video tomorrow, hopefully a video on Marx Friday. The Patreon is going to be jumping. We got more stuff coming to the Patreon. It's going to be sick. It's going to be so dope. I've been learning about David Bowie. This is a David Bowie stream today. Once the chat fills, once the people fill, you know, once we have a good amount of people in here, once we get some peeps in here, you know, usually takes a while, so we're just gonna hang out for a bit. But yeah, I think that the new look is looking good. I think the new look is sick, dude. I'm so excited. I'm like so excited. I've been trying to get this going for so long. Multicam. The bros. The only thing is I don't like how high quality this camera is, and I'm getting an even higher quality one because it shows when I'm absolutely tired, bro. It shows me how that's why I wear the Sunnies, because you guys don't understand. I will work on, I'm like I do this like 20 hours a day. It's super, super bad for me. So unhealthy. Let's see. Love the audio. Yeah, let's go, dude. Audio's fire. I wonder if this... Huh. But yeah, getting a bunch of stuff on... We're doing a bunch on Marks. It's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be pretty wild. People have been just so grouchy on Instagram lately. I don't know what everyone's dang deal is. Damn, you really are shadow banned. I don't get any notifications for your channel. I told you. People just think I just make stuff up. I'm like so shadow banned. Dude, I have 13,000 subscribers. I have 24 people here. Like, even if people didn't watch my streams, that is not, that's like not normal numbers at all. I think like a normal ratio would be like 1 in 100 would be it would be like 130 people would be like a sort of normal ratio. Yeah, it's just, it's whatever. We're going to post. We'll post it in the Patreon. Just to try to get some more people here, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can get some more people here. Yeah, the only reason I saw you were live was because I was listening to music. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty ridiculous. It should be like insanely illegal to do that. But I guess it's not because it's their platform. They can do whatever they want. Which is like so insane. If I was big enough, what I will do probably, one day I'll probably just sue the shit out of them. You know? Just sue the shit out of them. And you can track like when... Go and look at like the numbers. You can see if you go to like the live tab, you can see like when shadow bans come on and when they don't. Like depending on views, they'll be like drastically different. But I mean, I don't know, dude. It's not all about the numbers, you know. It's going to end up backfiring on YouTube. Yeah, probably. I mean, we're headed towards, yeah, your merch is going to be, it's going to be sent to the right place. Don't worry. It's going to be fine. Yo, thank you, Wheezy. Yeah, it's going out tomorrow morning. So I was going to mail it out today, but I didn't have time today. I ended up shooting a video for like most of today. So that's kind of, yeah. I've been kind of a pain in the butt, honestly. Been one of those days. Yeah, no, I think YouTube like not helping people with the free speech thing, especially the way that they're going about the Fuentes stuff and the Alex Jones stuff. The way things are moving, that is not going to be a good move in the long run, because I mean, if I'm being suppressed here, what's keeping me from going to Rumble and polling actual numbers? Because the thing is YouTube they keep like half of what I make on here. So it's like, it benefits you to push my stuff. It's like so stupid. If you, dude, don't even get me fucking started. It's so crazy. No, you're not bugging me, dude. You're totally fine. I appreciate you getting merch. It helps me tremendously. Helps me a bunch. Plus it's good. Plus it's good merch, dude. It's super fire. The Y-Star stuff, there's a whole there, dude. Y-Star is gonna be, it's gonna be huge. Those who got those music industry tees, you lucky. You lucky kid. You lucky kid. But yeah, I've been reading a bunch about David Bowie's encounters with the occult today. He had some crazy stuff going on. Really bad cocaine addiction. It's crazy. They didn't really like know cocaine was bad for you. Like when he was doing it in like the 70s, you know? Really crazy story. Really cool. We'll probably get into it in probably about 10 minutes. We're just going to kind of hang out for a little bit longer. Not 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes or so. But we're going to, yeah. Let me know your questions if you got any. We're going over tomorrow will be the Erica Kirk vidya. All the stuff going on with the Charlie stuff. It's so weird. I don't even know what to think about conspiracies anymore. I don't even know. I don't even know if this is like a conspiracy thing anymore. I think this is just the Izzy show. It's not conspiracies anymore. I don't know what it is anymore. I don't know what to think anymore. Sneak peek into the Erica Kirk Freemason connection. It's more about it's more with the Skull and Bones, and I mean Skull and Bones does have Freemasonic connections. It was likely maybe not started. It likely has connections to Lodge 322 from England, but the not Freemasons. So listen to this. The Skull and Bones 322 is a reference to the death of an Athenian politician named, how do you say it? Demosthenes? Demosthenes. An Athenian politician died in 322 named Demosthenes, and that led to the fall of Athens. Right? And that occurred in 322 BC. And that is part of the 322 reference from the Skull and Bones. Like, that's why they use it. The Skull and Bones is technically, the real name is Order 322. Right? And then the music video that Erica Kirk was in, the country music video she was in that features on the wall or on the screen when she ziplines past it on Fremont Street in Las Vegas, 9:10, right? The music video is 3 minutes and 22 seconds long. I don't know, dude. Bunch of weird stuff going on with it. The Erica Kirk video is going to be wild. So I don't know. I just don't know what to think of. So the whole point of the Erica Kirk video is to just give you the main conspiracies going on with her. That's it. You know, I'm not trying to, because everybody with this whole Charlie Kirk thing has like a whole agenda. Everybody's trying to fucking make money. Everybody's trying to like push some political thing, trying to consolidate some sort of power. I'm just like, all right, we're just giving you the information, do whatever with it. I don't know. Because like the early Kirk thing, it like upset me. It got some of my loosh. I got looshed a little bit, you know? And now it's like, I don't even know, dude. I just want to do my videos, make content, and just maybe make some fire songs, start an entire artistic uprising in Los Angeles, destroy the music industry internally, and that's it. You know, just a couple things, just small things, nothing major, you know. A lot of gematria going on. I don't know if it's gematria as much as it's just like numerology. It showed other numbers than 910. Pretty sure it showed 1010 just before. Right, but it also showed 910. So dude, that's so funny you say the song Night Ride was your anthem for a month or two last year. Because that was, dude, someone was just telling me that. They're like, Night Ride was so sick. Maybe I'll bring it back. I don't know. I do know one thing. The music push is coming. Last week I was invited to go see, God, why is that thing so loud? Last week I was invited to go see a super sick band. Dude, I was in the heart of the beast. I was like in. So I got invited to go see this band called The Help. The Help is like in the like indie fashion world in LA. And they had like invited me to this party, and it was like people, it was like an after party, right? So everybody's like drinking and stuff, and I'm sober, so I'm just like standing there with like my little like intern friend who's like there filming everything I'm doing. And there's like all these people who are just like angry mons. They were just like looking at me like, who the fuck's this guy? Who the fuck's this guy think he the fuck is? This is the guy from fucking, this is a fucking guy from fucking Instagram. We fucking know you. We fucking know you from Instagram. And we know you don't like us. And I was there like this. I was there. I had a cross. I had a big crucifix, and I was holding it. I was like this. Get the fuck away from me, you fucking mon. You fucking mon sluts. I was holding it like that. They're like, we know who you are, and you fucking messed up the things you say about fans. And then it was so funny because there's a bunch of stuff that happened with it, and I have to tell it when the video comes out about it. But I'm like there, and everyone's like, fucking here, yeah, fucking loser. This guy's not from LA. He's a loser. And then the band like walks in, and they're like, Izzy's here, bro. Let's go. So excited. They're like telling everybody, Izzy knows about Wayfair and child trafficking. You guys don't know about it. It was so funny. Getting bullied by moms is brutal. It wasn't by moms, dude. It was, mons. Yeah, by mons. It was literally, it was so funny. There was like literally people there who were like showing people photos of them with like Marina Abramovich and like the fucking other lady. Who's the other lady? Michelle Lemmy. And I'm just like, bro, fuck you guys, dude. I'm sick. I'm here, dude. Light Brigade. Thoughts on Charles Carroll? He's cool. Charles Carroll's cool. I like him. He follows me on Instagram. No, so it was, it was crazy. it was just funny, dude. So like I get there, we get to the concert, we got invited to the concert, we get there, and then like everybody's just looking at me. And I'm like, do these people like know who I am? This is super weird. And then someone's like, yo, it's Izzy. And then all these people were like, yo. And then there's like people that are like, this guy's a fucking asshole though. We don't like you. I was like, you fucking little twerps. You little fucking twerps, dude. I'm here to have a good time, you fucking twerps. You know what I mean? Yo, Big League Drew. Yeah, that's my question. Why are there no super chats, bro? Let's get him popping, baby. Thoughts on Mr. Beast? I think he's... I don't know if I'm allowed to even say it on here. But yeah, dude, we're bringing back fucking rock and roll. That's what we're doing. We're bringing back rock and roll. And guess what? Oh, I released one song, Cocaine. Oh, a song about me getting sober, basically. We're going back. All the songs I'm releasing moving forward, I'm releasing a couple more songs that are like fun, little whatever. Then we're going full esoteric rebus, songs about alchemy, songs about destroying the satanic pedophilic fucking Masonic music industry, songs about destroying wizards, songs about bodying fucking losers, songs about, we're gonna just have a guitar that goes like this. Loud. Super loud 808s that go like this. Boom, 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 boom. And then just guitar. And then there's just me going like this. Don't care. Super chat chain. Let's go, baby. Himothy rules. Never sub. Never donated. Using neighbor's Wi-Fi. Said your dad was in the music industry. What did he do, or what band was he in? He was in a band called The Graveyard Train. He was a frontman, singer. And then he got kicked out because his manager wanted to kill me. His manager wanted to sacrifice me to the devil. Literally, as a newborn. So take that at what you will. Dude, this is the first time we've ever gotten even close to like meeting a goal. That's so funny. Who are some of your favorite bands? Right now, The Help, they're cool. They're super cool. They're nice. They're good. Their music's good. Fun. Super fun. Like of all time, probably Nirvana, The Doors. I'm a pretty simple guy. I like The Strokes. The Strokes stole a bunch of music from me, but I think they're cool. Yeah, everybody's saying, what the fuck? Yeah, that's literally what happened. Yeah, so let's start talking about David Bowie. I think people are like starting to leave and shit. All right. So mid-1960s, David Bowie was fascinated with the esoteric. He read about Aleister Crowley, Buddhism, and Nietzsche, blending mysticism into his early songwriting. This is a timeline. 1967, on his debut album, David Bowie, he wrote whimsical but slightly eerie songs referencing Tibetan Buddhism and hidden knowledge. Uncle Arthur and Join the Gang. Let's look at the lyrics to Uncle Arthur. Let's see. Uncle Arthur lyrics. Strike the bell for 5 o'clock. Uncle Arthur closes shop. Screws the tops on all the bottles, turns the lights off, locks it up. Climbs across his bike, keys away. Cycles past the gasworks, past the river, down the high street. Back to mother, it's an empty day. Kind of. Music sure has changed, huh? Uncle Arthur likes his mommy. Uncle Arthur still reads comics. Uncle Arthur follows Batman. Round and round the rumors fly how he ran away from Mum. On his 32nd birthday, told her he'd found a chum. Mother cried and raved and yelled and fussed. Arthur left her no illusion. Brought the girls round, saved confusion. Sally was the real thing, not just lust. Uncle Arthur vanished quickly. Uncle Arthur and his new bride. Uncle Arthur follows Sally. Round and round, Arthur's head wasn't eaten well for days. Little Sally may be lovely, but cooking leaves her in a maze. Uncle Arthur packed his bags and fled. Back to mother, all's forgiven, serving in the family shop. He gets his pocket money, well, he's well fed. That doesn't seem that esoteric to me. That doesn't seem esoteric at all. This isn't esoteric at all. Of course I've heard of him. Aren't the strokes like PSYOP? Yeah, they are. Since I've stopped listening to Death Grips and other dark shit, my life has improved immensely. Yeah, probably. Reading a script? Is this MK Ultra? Is this MK Ultra, guys? It's David Bowie, dude. It's fucking David Bowie, dude. Come on, man. We're reading David Bowie. All right. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of... I thought it was going to be like... The twilight gleams in the nights below. It's time to ride the lightning of the inside. You want to grow inside your bungalow. It's me, David Blowie. It's David Blowie. David Blowie. So yeah, like, then what ended up happening, so David Bowie was in his band Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, and he started getting like super into the occult, and while he got into the occult, he started doing copious amounts of cocaine. While he's doing cocaine, there was 2 legs of the tour, and on the tour, the first leg, all of him and the band were like great friends. They hung out every night. They like lived together in an apartment. They would go to shows and the clubs together. But then the second leg of the tour, he just like brought his coke dealer with him, and he completely isolated himself from the band. And he would do so, like, okay, at the height of my cocaine addiction, okay, at the peak, I was maybe doing like a gram a day. There'd be a couple times where I do like an 8-ball a day for like maybe 3 or 4 days, maybe a week. Let's say a week to go crazy, right? David Bowie was doing 7 grams of cocaine a day. An 8-ball is 3 grams. 7 is double that. That's like 2 of these amount of coke in your brain. Like, he put that inside of his brain, dude. He was doing so much cocaine, he would bleed out of his eyes. That's how much cocaine David Bowie was doing. Which is fucking crazy, by the way. Like, that's insane. Hardcore and underground hip-hop is self-improvement. Do you ever think you're not real? No. I'm the only thing that's real. It's the opposite for me. Sorry, opposite for me. Sorry, opposite for me. But yeah, Bowie was doing, like, I don't know how many people in this chat have done cocaine before, but 7 grams in a day is like, it's like inconceivable how much that is in a day. And he did that every day for like a long time. For years, he did that. So let's keep going. So in 1970, Bowie begins immersing himself in Crowley's writings. Starts reading the Golden Dawn, reading Kabbalah, collected occult books, blah, blah, blah. While recording the album Hunky Dory in 1971, he told friends he believed demons were in his swimming pool. Allegedly, he performed rituals to ward them off. Now, this is super interesting because when he does, so he bought a new house. The reason he bought a new house is because he was in LA, and in LA, he got kidnapped by 2 witches and a wizard. And they kidnapped him And they tried to get him to impregnate one of the witches on the day after Halloween. They were trying to do an All Saints Day like celebration thing, and David Bowie was like all spun out on drugs, and they kidnapped him, and they were trying to literally basically have a moon child with David Bowie. And he was able to call his wife, who was living in Britain, and she like, you know, flew out and whatever. And she was like, we need to move. So they got the new house. That's what I was saying. They got the new house, and in the new house, it had an indoor swimming pool. And one day he was like swimming, and he said he saw a demon levitate out of the pool. So his wife contacted a local witch and bought all of the things to perform this like ritual seance thing. So he does, and he gets the demon out, and the wife is with him while he's doing this like this ritual. And she thinks like, oh, he's crazy. Like there's no such thing as demons. And the entire pool started to bubble. Like as if it was a jacuzzi. That's the story. And that's a story from her, mind you. Let me check the chat for a moment. His recording assistant was bleeding from the eyes. No, it was him. It was Bowie. It wasn't. This is during Hunky Dory. Maybe it was during Station to Station. I don't know. Maybe, I guess I'm wrong. Curious if you are way more conscientious about the music you consume knowing about spellcasting. Yeah, I am. I'm pretty conscientious about what see, it's weird. It's really weird. Like I am super conscientious about the kind of media I consume. But I think what it is I listen to music. I don't take it seriously. So like, I don't know if that changes it or something. I don't know. I know that what I'm listening to, I almost approach music as if it's a movie, which is, you know, whatever. Like sometimes I think people like teenagers particularly, like, you know, let's say 15 to like 23, they take the kind of music they listen to very seriously. And I think if you approach music in that way, I think it changes the way you interact with it spiritually. So, you know, I understand and I know if I'm like writing a song and I'm like, yo, bitches, get my on my blah, 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 blah. If I do that, you know, I know it's going to bring a certain kind of vibration. But, you know, intention is everything. So like I released a song about cocaine, but the song about cocaine is it's literally about my current struggle with sobriety. So it's not, I'm not glorifying my cocaine use. It's a part of me. That's why the song starts with it says in the back of my mind. Because in the back of my mind, there's a part of me that wants to go and do 7 grams of fucking cocaine like I'm David Bowie, right? You know, but I obviously don't. So I think that kind of changes it. You know what I mean? There's good intentions behind it. You know, it's almost like the Jews when they try to put all their sins in a chicken once a year and they kill the chicken and they're like, yeah, we didn't sin all. It's like the same thing, you know? It's the same exact thing. But I definitely think, but there's also a time where like music's supposed to be fun. You just throw something on, you know what I mean? But, you know, I don't know. 4 types of magicians according to Manly Hall. Can't defend yourself against it if you don't know. 100%. How was Help Show? Gosh, they suck. That's funny. Yeah, man, those Help boys. It was sure nice. It was sure nice meeting that Noah guy for the first time. Yeah, it's funny, man. There was yeah, no, it was dope, dude. Very very cool. Super fun. It made me realize, like, dude, I'm a fucking fatty, dude. Honestly, I've talked to I was talking to my like intern about it. The fan base, the Helps fans, they're all like so good. All of them are good looking. It's like a competition. You go there. So the Help aren't evil yet. Nah, they're cool. They're super sick. How does that happen, dude? How does the viewers dip 11? How does it go down 11 like that? Makes no sense. If you look at this chart, it makes absolutely no sense. Any thoughts on MK Ultra style targeted abuse in elementary schools? Or was I just unlucky 3 times in a row? Whoa. Well, first of all, I don't know what happened to you. That's horrible. Sorry that happened. Shit. That's intense. Yeah, that's intense. Yeah, I don't know. See, here's the thing. I used to like substitute teach, and I long-term taught several classes, right? They're all like remedial, like fake stuff. The education system, dude, if I ever have kids, I will never send my kids to public school. The types of people who are teachers, 9 out of 10 times they're not qualified. They should not be teachers whatsoever. Like, definitely not, dude. Definitely not. I hope you're okay. That's a crazy thing. That's crazy. I mean, think about this, dude. I was teaching while on a literal 10-year bender, and I would be hammered, allegedly, maybe, possibly at school. You know? Demon bots in the chat being rebuked with the truth. Definitely. Drugs in the States are higher quality and less transit from the source. Also, our live shows ritual every time. No, not every time, dude. Okay. Here's what I'll say. There are obviously some groups who are like wizard evil. Some things are like, there are normal bands. There are people who are normal. I think that if you're like seeing a group that is, it's hard to say. There are unicorns, but they're just like in real life, unicorns are rare, right? Think about it like that. Like example, I got invited to a show this weekend, went to the show. Guys were super cool, super normal, but everyone around them was like a weird mon. It was like weird, but you could literally see that they were like, it was like a light in a dark room, literally. That's like what it is and feels like. And it's one of those things. So I have like videos talking to these people in this band, and you can see the people in the periphery glaring at me and them. You could see them. I have it on video. It's crazy, dude. But I don't think nothing is ever everything all the time. Like I don't think that's a healthy outlook on reality. I really don't. I'm pretty sure most rap concerts nowadays are rituals. Maybe, I don't know. How deep are the Freemasons in the music industry? I don't think so. There's like, the way that I understand it and the way I interpret it is it's like there's different factions that are competing in like different arenas, right? But they're all factions of like, okay, let me do something here. Let's do this. Let me show you something. So you have, let me see. We're gonna use this as an example. So you have let's say you have the Kabbalistic tree of life, okay? And let's just say, for the sake of this right now, this example, that represents God. It doesn't. It is a system that intentionally contorts and twists what God is. It is like it's a science magic system that is supposed to systematize God, but what it does is it actually inverts him, whatever, okay, it's a long thing. The Kabbalistic system is made up of different sephirots, which are emanations of light that are supposed to describe different components of God. That's the Kabbalistic tree of life. Underneath that, upside down, you have the Qliphothic tree of death, which would be this, right? So each one of those is one of these emanations I'm talking about. But because it's the Qliphoth, it's the inverted, it's supposed to be like this, right? Well, think about this. If each one of those on the Kabbalah is supposed to be an emanation of God, what's the opposite of God? Well, not the opposite. What is adversarial to God? That would be Satan. So this would be different emanations or different parts of Satan, which would be different components of Satan, right? So in the system that I think of, there are 13 different faces of Satan or the adversary. They all make up Satan, right? And that is exactly how you can view something. You can view anything in that way, just like the music industry. You have like Masons, you have your Thelemites, you have your Saturnians, you have whatever. And they're all vying for different positions of power, etc., right? So that's how I look at it. But remember, Kabbalah is the point is that it seems like it's right. Kabbalah is basically a system of what Lucifer actually is. Because that's what it is. It's hard to explain. Opposite of God, government workers. You're welcome. That rules. Izzy, if I gave you 300, would you make a verse on a Congolese British rap? Depends how good it is, possibly. I do music videos for some bands that are big and some small. It's normally only one member in the band that's a freak. I would say that. Love you too, brother. Jay Electronica. You know Jay Electronica married a Rothschild, right? That's why he stopped doing music. You know that, right? He married a Rothschild and then he stopped doing music. When you joining the Two Hollis Help Tour? No comment. Just you watch. I'll say this. When you see Two Hollis go on a Christian God path, just know that's after your boy got to him. That's all I'm going to say. And knocked up Erykah Badu. He cheated on her? No way. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's crazy. All right, let's keep going. Well, I was dropping this knowledge on David Bowie, and I guess some of it was wrong. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. So apparently Ziggy Stardust was blending Nietzsche's Übermensch and Crowley's Do What Thou Will ethos. That's kind of annoying. Because that's what I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be the Übermensch. Actually, I'm not at all. Apparently 1974 to 1975 was his cocaine and Kabbalah years. He studied Crowley and had it by his bedside. Dabbled in witchcraft and protective spells. Told friends that witches were trying to steal his semen. That's crazy. He drew pentagrams on the walls, filled his house with burning black candles, and carried banishing rituals. The Thin White Duke in Dark Magic Days. The Thin White Duke was explicitly occultic, described by Bowie as a very Aryan fascist type would-be mystic. This is getting weird. Damn it, Bowie. I gotta go, guys. You just see me start throwing all my notes away. David Bowie would say he was walking on the edge of sanity. I was doing so much blow and living in that occult world. It was pure black magic. He became obsessed with Nazi occultism, ruined symbols, and the Holy Grail myths, linking them to cocaine psychosis. Well, that's funny. That's funny. I'm sober and I do this, so I don't know what that means. Witches sent from Jimmy Page. Yeah, that's what he said. Save to Hall from the Lion of Judah. I'm trying to. We will. Don't worry. Don't worry, bros. We got it. We're going to save him. Don't worry. His mom might try to kill me, though. 80s and 90s, occult as a symbol. Bowie still referenced occultism in art, but more as a metaphor than a lived practice. He continued playing with archetypes and tarot-like imagery. In 1980, on Scary Monsters. 1995, he co-wrote with Brian Eno, diving into ritual murder, occult crime, and something like narrative art. Interesting. You know what's crazy? This is kind of a crazy spiritual thing I kind of went on lately. So I go on this run sort of often, and on this run I encounter a coyote that's like in this certain area every once in a while. And the other day I saw it and I noticed its whole side is gone. Like, it's fully exposed rib. It's completely gone. It's bone. And I have it on video. It's going to be in this next video series I'm doing, this like big project I'm doing. And it's completely exposed bone. And you can, like, if you get close enough, because I get kind of close. I can probably get like 20 feet, 15 feet from him maybe. You can see flies coming out of it. He's like rotting from the fucking inside. It's so insane. And I have these like videos of him. And I'm like, it's really crazy because when I was in high school, before I left for college, I used to experience occasionally like a coyote that would like run across my path, like the same kind of thing. And I think it's almost like an omen type of deal. You know? Trickster God, bro. Yeah. Yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking. Do I still talk to Two Hollis Boy from back in the day? Occasionally, not really. That's crazy that's why Plant won't talk to him. I didn't know that. That's really crazy. I saw a coyote walk on water when I was driving on the interstate and had to go back and double check to make sure it wasn't just shallow. That's crazy. Maybe I was just tired though. I don't believe so. Dude, there's something about coyotes. I mean, you got to think. So, like, I personally think that everybody who thinks like the Native Americans were like idiots or like any of these ancient whatever, right? These people weren't stupid. They had just a different understanding of reality. And I think just like how people who are open to paranormal experiences are the ones who have paranormal experiences, what you believe in and what you think dictates your reality, right? So much so, and I talk about this on the Erica Kirk episode that comes out tomorrow, like Jean-Paul Sartre was a famous philosopher, and in 1943, he came out with a book. Is it Being and Nothingness? I literally just referenced it, and I can't fucking remember. Let me see what it was. Let me. I just got to make sure. Is it Being in Nothingness? Please be Being in Nothingness so I sound fucking smart. Please, 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 please. It was Being in Nothingness, 1943. So the whole book is about how objective reality exists, right? This Sharpie indeed does exist. But our subjective experience of objective reality is what shapes our reality and what shapes reality in general, right? This is in part the issue with Kabbalah. Kabbalah creates a literal quote unquote matrix reality, by the way. The practice of it does. But this is why we're in a post-truth reality right now. Because everybody's allowing their subjective experience to dictate the objective reality. So it's like, okay, you know, the Tyler Robinson shooter, yeah, the kid had Republican parents. That doesn't make him a Republican. And then he also had a, you know, trans partner thing, whatever. You know, he's obviously, I don't know if that makes you gay. I don't know what it makes you, but everybody is taking his identity and filing it into their preconceived notion of whatever that means. That is living in like a post-cognitive, post-truth reality, right? And that's exactly what Sartre said almost 100 years ago. And that's what we're living in, bro. Okay? That's what it is. Max Meeks, Izzy, read me. You'll like it. Is that a bong behind you? No, I don't smoke. Weed is for not people like me. What's my opinion on Fiddler and Waves? The Waves guys are weird. But I think that stuff is cool. That stuff really helped me to learn how to play guitar. It like, that's like kind of what the Slumps was in like a weird way. I didn't watch In Whose Name yet. No, I didn't see it. I'm going to see it, though. Ancient people probably knew old knowledge from when light was way faster. Somebody who listens to Faith by Reason. Native American culture, coyotes are known to be tricksters or medicine dogs, bring you medicine that you may or may not like. He falls for his own traps, yet never dies. We see... Oh, cool. What's your opinion on weed? I think, personally for me and weed, we don't mix, dude. I start hearing things, but like the things I hear are like real, you know? You wouldn't get it. You probably wouldn't get it. No, I don't. I think weed is like, I just don't like it. I'm not a fan. I think it makes people lazy. I don't, it doesn't jive with my system. I'm like an angry, motivated, like, I gotta make 90 videos today. You know, I'm like a monster can of being. I'm like a monster can of being. That's what I am. That's my energy. The American Exile Trilogy audiobook. Oh, that's you. Okay, let's check it out. Let me see. All right. Oh, yeah, that's your name. Okay. Cool. You're a coke guy. I was a coke guy. I was, but now I'm not. I can't do coke anymore. Fucking go crazy. You know what's crazy is, so when I was in rehab, they talk about there's a certain time in an alcoholic's life where their liver doesn't process alcohol the same any longer. And what it does is it like misplaces an enzyme or something. And basically every time you drink, you start to go into psychosis. So towards the end of my alcoholism, I would like have a drink and I would start I would go manic, like I was bipolar, and I'd like start fucking hearing things and I'd be like, oh fuck, they're fucking out there, dude. I was on meth. You wouldn't get it, Maxing, 100%. The weed propaganda pushed on our youth has set us back 60 years, and I smoke every day and have for 8 years. I smoke every day and have for 8 years, but have the most success slowly weaning myself off. Are you saying it's good or bad? I don't understand. Are you trying to say... Are you trying to say, like... You're getting off of weed because it's... I don't understand. But here's the thing. I know people who, like, need weed. Like, they need it or they're, like, fucking crazy. So there's two sides of that coin. Sativa can motivate you. I don't think that's true. Thoughts on psychedelics? I think psychedelics can put you in a false sense of gnosis. I think it's like literally hacking into the mainframe of spirituality. Slumps are way better than waves. Dude, thank you. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Sorry, hang on. Reverse. Sorry guys, reverse that. Reverse. But, like, here's the thing. Like, weed is probably healthier than drinking 5 Monster energy drinks a day like I do currently. You know? Probably way healthier. Dude, you guys are going to be so hyped on this new fucking music I'm making. If you knew... Fuck, I wish. I fucking wish, dude. I wish I could fucking show you right now. Maybe I'll show... Should I just show you a song? Maybe I can. Maybe with this new streaming software I'll be able to. Let me see. Media source. VLC. Wait. Let me see if I can do it, guys. Oh, shit. Was it? Oh, it should be on there. Yeah, let's play it. I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you, then I gotta go record this. What the hell was that? That was weird. All right, let's get to the bottom of this thing. Let's see. But yeah, see, I used to be someone who I was like, you know, everyone's bad. Everyone's bad. There is like a rare 2% where those guys are like good music-wise. You know? And there really is well, I would know. There's literally like people in LA who are literally starting like a Fellowship of the Ring. You know? Me. I literally started it. And there are legit big people that are like, we're gonna fucking take this shit down. We're gonna take the Labubu of Sauron and cast it into the fires of Venice Beach. All right, let's see if we could do this. Hang on. Okay. This song should be coming out soon. Let me see if I can get it. If I can't get it, then we're screwed, bros. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh shit! Hang on. I'm totally I'm boomed out. I'm a total. Oh, it won't work. Doesn't work. No way! It doesn't fucking work. Let me see. There's no way. This should totally work. Yo, it doesn't fucking work, bros. Dang. Damn, that sucks. What's up with Bad Bunny? I don't know. He used to be like a... He used to like dress like a girl. Show us a sample, a snippet, so I could send it to Jonathan Leindoer and Blade. I already have someone probably doing that. I don't use Streamlabs, no. Nah. Yeah. Oh shit, now it's like completely now it's like fucking, yeah. But yeah, dude, I don't know, like, people have literally stolen my ideas musically in the last, like, 2 weeks. Onk status, yeah, for sure. All right, guys, I'm hopping off. That was a good one. That was a good stream. That was an hour. God bless everybody. God bless everyone. We'll say a quick prayer. God, please be with everybody as we move through the rest of this week. We have a lot of us have a lot of things going on. Please protect us, guide us, and keep us. Allow us to move closer to your everlasting peace, love, and mercy. As we make our way through this Kabbalistic insane reality, with Mons behind every corner, help us to defeat them in your holy name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.